Turning 30, 35, or 40 doesn't just mark a new age. It opens the door to a new version of you. And with every new chapter, comes a choice. What do you bring with you? And what do you finally leave behind? This video is for the woman, the mom, the dreamer, the giver, who's ready to release what no longer fits. Turning 30, 35, or 40 can stir something deep. A need to realign, to release the weight, to rediscover who you are beneath the roles and routines. So here's a list of things we should no longer carry moving forward. People-pleasing. The habit of constantly saying yes just to be accepted. It ends here. There's power in protecting your peace. And not everyone needs access to your energy. For too long, many women have been conditioned to be agreeable. To keep the peace, to avoid conflict, to be the nice one. But always saying yes, when the heart says no, slowly chips away at authenticity. People-pleasing might feel safe in the moment. But over time, it leads to resentment, burnout, and self-abandonment. At some point, we realize, not everyone deserves access to our energy. Peace is more valuable than approval. The perfect woman or perfect mom image. Society's version of the flawless woman or mom. It's unrealistic, exhausting, and unnecessary. There's beauty in being real, not perfect. There's this unspoken pressure. Be a doting mom, a loving partner, have a spotless home, look effortlessly beautiful, stay calm, work hard, and never complain. But perfection is a performance. It's a mask that hides exhaustion, insecurity, and unmet needs. The truth? No one can do it all. And no one should have to. When we let go of perfection, we make room for connection, grace, and real joy. Being human is better than being flawless. Neglecting personal needs. Being selfless doesn't mean being invisible. Women, especially mothers, often forget themselves in the name of love. But your needs matter too. They get stuck in a cycle of constant giving. Meals are made, kids are bathed, work is done. But when was the last time you were taken care of? Somewhere along the way, self-care became optional. But here's the truth. Your needs are not a luxury. They're a necessity. You matter outside of your roles. When you prioritize your well-being, everything around you benefits too. Holding on to one-sided relationships. Let go of the friendships, family ties, or partnerships that drain more than they give. If it costs your peace, it's too expensive. Friendships, or family dynamics, where the effort is always one way, are emotionally draining. Sometimes, we stay out of guilt, nostalgia, or fear of change. But love isn't meant to feel like an obligation. Whether it's a friend, who only calls when they need something, or a partner who doesn't show up emotionally, it's okay to walk away. The healthiest relationships are mutual, life-giving, and safe. Measuring worth by productivity. You are more than what you get done. Your value doesn't depend on how busy you are. Stillness is not laziness. It's sacred. We live in a world that glorifies hustle and output, as if being constantly busy makes us valuable. But what about stillness? What about moments that aren't productive, but deeply nourishing? Rest, joy, and slowness are revolutionary acts in a culture that equates doing with being. You are worthy, even on the days when you do nothing but breathe and exist. If this first half spoke to your heart, take a breath and sit with it. You're already doing the work just by being here. We'll continue next week with part 2, where we'll unpack 5 more things we're leaving behind in this season of life, including guilt, comparison, and the fear of starting over. So make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell so you don't miss it. This is just the beginning. Your lighter, freer self is already on her way.